Why are Chinese convertible bonds selling off?
Yeah, I mean, all year we've been talking about weak sentiment in China, but in the case of convertible bonds in particular, they've been plagued by fears of default. And that's because we had like the first ever case of non-payment earlier this year. And since then, there have been a few other cases. And there's also like a unique dynamic with convertible bonds, right? Because they're like a bond where you can convert into equity. And we've kind of seen this interesting case where because the Chinese policymakers are now saying, if your company's market cap is too low for too long, they're going to delist you. And so there are cases where the small cap got delisted and that affected the convertible bonds. And you can kind of understand that as an investor, if you see that the bond and the stock have both been delisted, I mean, you would definitely sell in a panic.
So, Justina, what does this tell you about investor sentiment in China overall now?
Yeah, I think it just shows us that sentiment is still very weak, and there just is not a lot of appetite for taking risk right now. I mean, we talked earlier this week about how Chinese economic data are stabilizing, but not really turning it around. And I think the concern for policymakers is that sometimes like that psychology can take hold, and that, if people keep wanting to stick to, the safest assets, they're not buying these convertible bonds. I mean, it's further shrinking the financing channels for a lot of these small cap companies. And, and that's why the government is also worried about people kind of piling into sovereign debt because they feel like that rally has gone too far. But that's really kind of what a lot of people feel most comfortable investing in right now.